Ooh, we got polishes that go bump in the night today. Watch out, they might be scary. Hi guys, it's Crystal, and today I have the In the Dark of the Night collection from Night Owl Lacquer. This is a collection of 6 dark vampy creams and 3 cool shifty toppers. First up, we have Cackle Much. This is a black and purple cream, and this is one of my favorites because, well, purple. You guys know purple always wins with me. This goes on super smooth. All of these went on well for me in 2 coats. All the creams did. And they have very, very smooth application. I almost thought the formula was acrylic at first because it does have a bit of that thicker, more like glidey formula than most creams. It wasn't very watery like some creams are, but I love it, and it's not acrylic. I was like, wait a minute, nope, it's just a cream. As you can see, it's super gorgeous, super, super dark. In my still shots, I am going to note they look very, very dark. You're really only seeing a lot of color on the pointer and pinky. In regular lighting, you're going to see more of the color come through, but bright lights wash out the color, and darker lights wash out the colors. Next up, we have Just Creepin'. This is a blackened blue. This is super pretty too. This goes on really deceptively sheer in the first coat. These all went on very sheer on the first coats, and I thought they would take 3, but they darken when they dry, which worked really, really well, and meant I didn't have to do a lot of crazy layering or build up to get them completely opaque. Here you can see as I put the second coat on, it becomes just completely opaque and gorgeous. All of these were really, really, really good for this because of that drying a little darker. This is one that does come off looking a bit black in the still shots, except for on the pointer and pinky again. But in regular lighting, it's going to be so much prettier. I am actually going to go live with some of these on Instagram probably to show that off. Next we have Howl at the Moon. This is a dark gray, kind of very, very vampy color. I really love the vampy colors. I'm so excited for Halloween. I've been going on about it for weeks. I actually already have some tutorials filmed using this collection as well. Halloween, fall themed stuff. I need to really just calm down. I might do Halloween all the way through Thanksgiving. Forget Thanksgiving, we'll just Halloween straight into Christmas. I don't think that would work very well. This is really pretty. This is a really, really great color that makes me kind of think of like doing graveyard nails. You could throw it in with like a gradient and it would be so stunning. I really just have so many ideas for all these colors now. Next up, we have a beautiful black and orange cream called Don't Lose Your Head. This one, oh, I love the names on these too, by the way. This one really made me laugh though because I was like, haha, Headless Horseman. And then it clicked that, duh, that's what it was named for. It wasn't like a happy accident. I had a real blonde moment there. But despite being kind of blackened and dark, this is still very bright and a pretty orange. This is definitely, definitely in my top 3. I'm not going to say it's my second favorite. It's not my second favorite. My second favorite is actually one of the toppers. And I have a feeling I'm going to end up using that topper a lot. This one in the second coat, it did not look like it got opaque, but when it dried, it was actually completely opaque. And so I just did the still shots with 2 coats. I didn't go with the third coat here because it really didn't need it. It wasn't necessary. Next up, we have Dead Inside. This is a black and green cream. This is not as vampy as the other ones. This is more of a bright color. Even though it still darkens up a bit, it's still very bright, very bouncy looking. This went on really deceptively sheer in that first coat again, but it went completely opaque in 2. I did have a problem though with my photography bulbs kind of washing out part of the nail tip and making it look like it wasn't opaque, but I actually took a flashlight and stuck it under my nail tip to test it, and it was perfectly fine. It was the reflection from the bulbs that was driving me insane. And I finally ended up just saying, forget it, I'm gonna have to make a note of this in the video. I had taken it off and put it on 4 times, and I just gave up. Because I was like, I'm testing this, and it's fine in 2 coats, and it's fine in 2 coats, and this picture's making me want to throw things. But this is very, very pretty. It makes the top 5, but not the second favorite. This is Bite Me. This is the last cream. This is a deep, vampy black and red. And this is my second favorite. If I had to pick, like, favorites out of the creams, they would be Cackle Much, this one, and Don't Lose Your Head. Overall favorites, though, one of the toppers makes the top 2 because I love it and I'm definitely going to end up using it a bit much. This one went on really dark in 1 coat, and if you go in a little thick, you could probably get away with 1 coat of it, but I don't usually suggest that because I don't like the heavy buildup that it creates. So I went in really thin and I went with the 2 coats, and it was completely opaque, very nice, very, very vampy red. This is so luscious and pretty. This probably matches a lot of dark fall lipsticks. You could probably pair it with a lot of them. Next up, we're going to look at the toppers, and to do that, I'm using Swatch wheels. I originally did them just over black, and then last night I actually decided to change the whole way I was doing them to show them over every color in the collection, black and white, because I didn't feel like black really showed how versatile the toppers were. So to start off, we have Just Like Magic. This is the linear holographic topper that releases with them. This is so, so gorgeous. And I have like 4 or 5 linear hollow toppers. So for me, that's saying something. With this linear hollow topper, as with any hollow topper, you need to really go in with as few strokes as possible. So I really tried to keep down to 3 or 4 here. If you could get enough on to do 1 stroke and not overwhelm your colors, that's great. I did the same thing on these, and as you can see, it's stunning. I absolutely love it. The orange and Bite Me, I think, are my favorite. Don't Lose Your Head and Bite Me with this hollow topper. Stunning, stunning. It didn't do much for the white, though. As you can see here on the white, not a lot going on with it. I don't think it really helped it much. Next, we're going to look at Potion Bubbles. This is a topper that's full of these iridescent shifting glitter bits in different sizes. This one's super pretty, and it does a lot of different things over the dark and light colors. Like, it really depends what color you stick this on, what color the glitter is going to pop as. Because as you can see here, on the black, you're getting a lot of orange and green, and then on the white, you're getting a lot of, like, blue, pink, and purple. It's so pretty. You can go thicker on this one, too. I did do, I think, 2 coats on all of these colors, whereas with the linear hollow, you want to do 1. This doesn't overwhelm like the linear hollow does. But here, as I'm going through, you can see how it interacts with the different colors and how beautiful it is over all the different colors, which is really why I wanted to do this. I love, love, love this over white, though, right here. It's so pretty. The last topper we have is Lookin' Shifty. This is a gold to red to green shifting shimmery chameleon topper. This one, the transition in it kind of reminds me of the unicorn pea pigment that everyone's been obsessed with this year. I gotta admit, I did a few videos on the unicorn pea, and I'm still one of those people that's just not obsessed with it. I know so many people are, and it is gorgeous, it's just not my thing. This topper, though, comes really close to it, except it's got so much more going on for it. As you can see, over that purple, it has like an indigo to green shift, and then, oh, I really love this over Don't Lose Your Head. I gotta admit, it made it so pumpkin-y. It was so pretty. But here you can see it interacts differently with each color, and it's so, so pretty. That's all for the toppers and the swatches, and so now we get to talk about the fun stuff. These creams stamp and water marble. If you look here, I used a gorgeous stamping plate design from What's Up Nails to do test stamping for all of these. And you can see it has fine lines, it has points, it has everything. And they come out nice and neat and clean, every color. These are gorgeous, and they're definitely going to be stamping go-tos for me. And they water marbled. I made a mess water marbling because I wanted to try out a few different combos. As you can see, some of these have bubbles in them still because I wasn't really trying to be careful. But they're gorgeous, and I really love the orange and how it combines with things. That's it for these. I know I went and I did so much extra, and this video is so much longer than most swatch videos, so if you made it to this part, thank you for bearing with me. These are actually going to release tonight. Hopefully my video is posted before then. If not, then I'll note in a comment that they've already released and link it. I will put links to all the products in the description box as soon as they're live. As usual though, if you like this, give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more fun stuff and tutorials, and check out the blog post for more pictures, and I'll see you guys next time!